Motherfuckers need to stop what they're doing because the podcast just started. Go outside. Welcome to the podcast, everyone.
Podcast world.
Hola.
Podcast.
Sunday.
Episode 3.
May 4th.
This is episode 3.
Yeah, I think so. Episode 3, is that really?
Episode 3. We did episode 2 and it fucked around and
No, we did episode 3. We technically did.
And that got
Edwin dropped the ball on episode 3.
Nah, that wasn't you. That wasn't you.
Why are you guys pointing on me like that?
Huh?
Why are you guys making it seem like it was my fault?
It wasn't your fault.
It wasn't all my fault.
It wasn't your fault. I'm not gonna
Just say it wasn't all my fault.
I'm not gonna say it was my fault because I told you guys, hey, we could just not go to Bowling Bush.
Which I never went.
You never went.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't go either. But I passed my test.
Congratulations.
She passed her drug test, everyone. She's now able to...
I'm legal, bitch. I don't know what that has to do with anything. I just wanted to say I'm legal.
She's Puerto Rican.
No,
Puerto Rican, though. She's legal since she's...
I am legal.
here in this country legally. What a country.
I just wanted to share that with you guys.
So what have you guys been up to? What's been new?
I went to Miami this weekend.
Yeah, I heard you got attacked by a midget. Is that true? What happened? Puerto Rican? Boricua?
Did she have a big butt?
I don't know. She looked Cuban. I didn't agree.
Those Cubans are wild.
Cubans are kind of aggressive though.
She's probably
Yeah,
Cuban.
she's mad aggressive. I was like, man, I mean, if you were a guy,
Show it.
So she pushed you?
so fast.
What happened?
Did you feel taken advantage of? Did you feel like?
Did she touch you in inappropriate ways?
Yeah, she did.
Did you feel taken advantage of? Did you
Was she like,
Did you dream about it?
no?
Or she just like this?
She was like,
Yeah,
"Ugh."
I have PTSD. I have PTSD now. I can't see Cuban chicks.
Was she a lesbian?
What's that?
No, she had a boyfriend that.
Oh.
Yes.
So
But
tell us the
she's
whole story.
undercover.
What happened?
So I was at a boiler room.
I thought you said you were the boy. I was like, wait, what?
That's why Mummy's trying to protect the boy.
Somewhere in Thailand.
I was at a boiler room. It's like an electronic music event
Yeah.
in Miami, and I was just trying to go through the crowd, and this chick, I stood there for a second trying to see where to go, and this chick just pushes me, and I was like, okay, maybe she just bumped into me.
Yeah.
Then she just pushes me again, and I just looked at her, and I don't move. And she keeps pushing me like aggressively, and I'm like, calm the fuck down. And she's like, you were not here, whatever. And I'm like, yeah, I'm just going through. Then move. And she starts hitting me again. And then her boyfriend comes over, and he's like, what's going on? And I'm like, nothing. I'm just telling her not to push me. And he's like, okay, you're good, bro.
I retake what I said initially. I said she was on drugs initially. I think she forgot to take her drugs. She probably had ADHD medicine and forgot to take it. Is that an effective way to get a guy's attention?
What, pushing him?
Yeah. What do you think is the most effective way to get a guy's attention?
She wanted my attention.
Putting a finger up his butt?
That's the most effective way.
I will
Yeah.
punch a little woman in her face. And I don't hit women, but I will punch you in your face. Yes.
Yeah.
I don't condone violence, but I think hitting women needs to come back.
Okay,
I mean,
Diddy. Okay, Diddy.
Cancel the third episode.
let's talk about it. Did you see the video of
It was a good video.
Bro, I want to reenact that video with my boyfriend. So I work at a resort, and I was watching that video. I'm like, oh my God, that would be so funny if I reenacted that video. Like, I'm trying to escape to go to the elevator, and then he comes over and grabs me, throws me on the floor. But then I come out with like some jujitsu move where like I side sweep him, and I fucking put him in an arm bar. And
Is that what Cassie did?
No, she didn't do that. She just
No.
got
She got
beat.
fucked up?
she got fucked.
beat.
Yeah, I mean, she's weak, but
Nah, Diddy looked strong as fuck.
Did he?
He looked strong as fuck in the video. He like.
Is he tall?
Did he?
he's a pretty.
I don't think he's tall.
He's, you know,
I don't think he's buff either. He
he's just-
dragged her.
You're just scared because he's black.
he is.
Yes.
Yeah, it's terrifying.
Diddy's no shape like.
I mean, but he's like, he looks like he has big hands and just a big arm. I don't know.
He doesn't look
but
big
she,
at all.
compared to her, she's more fragile.
Obviously.
She's like a model,
Definitely.
and
But he looks strong. Like he just
thin.
dragged her.
I mean,
me, if a guy fucking did that shit to me, oh my God,
I would love to see that though.
Think about like look.
I would.
Yeah, 5'10".
Which means he's like 5'7".
Yeah,
would
yeah,
hurt.
yeah.
Oh yeah, we used to lie in high school about our stats.
What?
Like on your football card, you put, I'm actually 5'11".
So I'm way bigger than Lewis and Diddy is to Cassie. I can't drag Lewis like that. I probably no.
But imagine if Lewis did something to you. You could get yourself in that mind state to drag him.
It's the
Oh,
adrenaline.
so it's her fault.
I'm not saying it. I don't think he should have done it.
He could have been on drugs too. He said
That
that he
didn't
was
seem like drugs. That seemed like anger.
He said that he was
Yeah, I was
drinking. He said he was drinking and that he fell asleep. He punched her, is what happened. He punched her. She waited till he fell asleep. He fell asleep. She packed all her shit and she left. Somehow he must have woken up.
She was trying to escape. She had a bag.
But you'll see because she was calmly walking down the hallway. She wasn't like running down the hallway. She was just walking. And then she's like waiting for the elevator and she has her hoodie up. So she doesn't even know that he comes up from behind her and he pulls her, brah, and he's like, blah, 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 kicking her.
No. We've all been there before. This is what happened.
Never been there before.
We've all been there before.
Ain't nobody dragging my ass, bitch.
They're not the dragon part. We've all been there. She's arguing. She's like, I'm gonna leave. He's probably like, leave, watch what happens. And she like takes her shit, leaves, walks out. Then he's probably there like thinking about this, like, what should I do? I can't just let her leave. Then drags her.
He bought all that stuff she had. He probably thought it in his
he was
head.
trying to get it back.
He grabbed the bags first. If you saw that, he had like
He grabbed the bags and he threw it at her.
it was like a Tiffany's bag there.
And he kept throwing shit.
We
But it probably had like her personal shit, like tampons and stuff.
in the Tiffany's bag. Now she's a billionaire, right? So they don't use like cosmetic bags
Yeah, whatever.
for department stores.
I mean, she looked like
She had
shit.
someone to put it
She
in.
was wearing a hoodie. No rich girl just walks out like that, you know? She was trying to cover her black eye, too.
I don't know. So what is the verdict? What are you saying here?
What do you mean? What's the verdict? He hit her, bro. There's no verdict here.
I think he's guilty about that.
I think he killed Pac. I think he tried to kill Kid Cudi. I think he fucked up Drake on purpose.
There was
It's interesting to
I think
see
there's
all
like a
of
suit.
this.
There's a suit too going on that apparently he's like in the death of Aaliyah, him and Jay-Z.
How?
There's like an NDA, something about like
That was pilot error, bro.
Yeah, but there's an NDA. There's an NDA.
There's no such thing as the plane was too heavy. They should not put that much shit on that plane.
There's an NDA about it, and they're like blaming Jay-Z. I just saw an article about it.
Yeah. There's also different times back then. Back then, it was okay to.
It was okay to
Break
smoke
rules.
on planes and
Rick Rolls.
Hit
do
women.
shit,
I don't know about hitting women. That's always
hitting
been-
kids.
I think we should hit kids, bro. I'm kind of.
Bring back hitting kids. Some of these kids nowadays, they're little fuckers, little brats.
When has it been away? Hitting kids.
Hitting kids.
More
even-
recently, when kids can tell their teachers that their parents hit them, and then they can call DCF. That's happened to my ex-boyfriend, to his stepbrother. His stepbrother has issues, like mental issues, and he's been kicked out of school a billion times for hitting kids, for being rebellious. They had to put him into special schools, and the kid is evil. He will punch himself, show up to school, and say that his dad hit him. And DCF came to the house, so his my ex-boyfriend's stepdad had to put cameras in the kid's room to show that they don't hit the kid. The kid's fucking crazy. But these are what these kids are doing. Imagine you have a freaking stepson and he hates your guts. The same thing happened to my brother. My brother was dating this chick. She had 2 kids. The teenage daughter was saying that my brother was like doing it, like looking at her inappropriate or said something inappropriate. My brother has a daughter and a son. My brother would never do that. And I told my mom, like, bro, you need to put fucking cameras because that girl's trying to get you in trouble. And she was like telling the teacher or some shit like that. So that's exactly what my brother did. My brother had to put cameras in the hallway to protect himself because of his freaking ex-girlfriend's daughter that
But
she's
you gotta
fucking
just break up with girls.
crazy because
Sorry.
she didn't like my brother. The little girl didn't like my brother.
You think you should break up with someone if like the kid doesn't like you?
Absolutely.
As a male, if you're in that
Definitely,
kind of situation,
you're gonna get in
you're like,
trouble.
hey,
Yeah,
bro,
you're
cut your
definitely-
losses.
No, I
But what if
was
you're-
scared for
what
my
if you're a woman?
brother.
What if you're a woman and the kid doesn't like you? Is it still the same situation?
If he's making accusations like that, yeah, you leave. The
But
kid.
if you're the woman,
Yes,
you
but
think
it's
you have more.
believable when the kid says that a man
Yeah.
something.
It don't matter on paper, bro. The accusation's an accusation.
For a woman though, I think a woman's getting off.
Bro.
I was scared. That's fucking scary. And you can't mess with kids either. When a kid is saying that, who are they going to believe? Are they going to believe a grown man or are they going to believe the
They
kid?
The kid. But
Exactly.
What we're saying here is that if it was a girl saying it.
Because he's saying that if if a kid doesn't like a man, he should leave. Which I agree with that sentiment. But should a woman leave as well?
Yeah, it's still an accusation, bro.
I get it's an accusation, but I think a woman has more leeway.
Accusation will still prevent you from getting any job, put you on a database. It's not worth the headache, bro. It's one of those things where it's like, unless you really, really,
that's
really
why they're not together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
He couldn't do it because of the kid situation, but there's more things to it. And I told him I was worried. I'm like, bro, that's
maybe we should bring a specialist.
Shit.
How do these kids learn if we can't beat them?
Huh?
How do these kids learn if we can't beat them?
Conditioning, taking away their toys and what's most precious to them. So now kids are addicted to their tablets and phones.
I think beating me worked way more than taking away the stuff that I liked.
Yeah, I think you can beat him in a way that's not hurtful, but more scary.
What's the worst beating you've ever got?
From my mom.
What was it?
I called myself retarded. That's why I hate the word.
How'd she beat you? What was it?
In the parking lot of Ross. She gave me a water break too, and then she resumed the fucking ass whooping.
Yeah.
She's like, say it again, say it again. Pop, 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 pop. You call yourself retarded?
You just hit one of my traumas. I think I said to my nephew one time that I hated him, and I don't mean that I love my nephew. I love him very much. But I had we were kids and we were just fighting over a game system, and my mom beat me bad. She's like, don't ever say hate again. So I don't say hate because of that.
My dad would beat me with a belt, and that didn't really hurt me, but it was scary, because that's effective.
Sorry, that was the little violin.
I'm pretty good.
The thing about hitting.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you told me you got beat one time.
Yeah, you guys' stories are so sad. Now I've gotten hit multiple times by my mom. My mom was the hitter. My dad hit me once and he cried after he hit me and he was like, I'll never do it again. I'm so sorry. He would I said something, but the thing is I'm a macriao.
Yeah, definitely.
Whatever.
I see it.
So I talk back and I say things. So my mom would say something and I'm like, you're not going to hit me or some shit like that. And she's like, oh yeah? And then that's when she'll lay her hands on me. I remember one time she hit me when I was in the shower and that shit hurt. You know those memes with the red hand on the body, that mark? Yeah, my mom hit me. I was butt ass naked, wet in the shower, and she went, brah, hit me so hard on my back that I had handprints for the whole day. For the rest of the day, even till tomorrow, I still had handprints on my back.
That
shit burned.
I don't think getting beat is sad. I think it helped me. I was telling
I think it's the worst thing you could do.
No, because I was telling I'm a shareful guy. I like sharing because I got beat one time for not sharing. My neighbors were trying to play with my basketball, and I was I don't know why. I was just mad that day I took my basketball inside, and my mom was mad that I was being a spoiled brat. I guess she was telling me to come inside and take a shower, and I was just being.
You're being a boy. And
I was being a boy.
I'm gonna take a shower next week, Mom.
No. I was being a boy, but I'm taking everything inside with me as I take a shower, and she saw that I was just being hateful with the kid. So she was gave the kids the basketball, gave the kid the basketball, and then took me inside, beat me. Then I took a shower, and same thing. I had marks everywhere.
You were that kid. You're the kid that didn't want to share.
I was okay with sharing, but that day I was just I was on something. But I think I share a lot now because I got beat. I appreciate you, Mom. I love you, nephew.
I just think that if you, because I'm mixed about it, bro. If you teach kids that it's okay to hit someone for not doing something, then those kids are gonna grow up to think that
definitely
that's how you get problems resolved.
It has to be a consequence of something.
But then it's is it okay to hit my wife because she?
Oh yeah, you got a little girl. You got a little girl.
No, I'm saying from the perspective of kids who grow up around that environment. It's Chris Brown talks about it, where he's like, well, I grew up seeing my mom get hit by my dad, so I figured it's okay.
Well, no, that's not okay. And it's conditioned, right? Because usually when a guy ends up hitting a woman, it's because he's seen his father hit women, and he sees that in him. Sometimes they even say some of that shit could be genetic. It could just be.
It's just anger, though. Because if you look at it,
it could just be. It could be trauma. It can be head injuries. It could be anger management issues.
I think it's genetics. I was born this way. I was born to beat my wife.
It could be cultural. No,
it could be.
But it could be cultural.
It is cultural.
Not saying anything, but in certain countries out in the Middle East, it's okay for men to hit women.
That happened one time. I used to work at Tommy Hilfiger, and this girl picked out this soft color for like this her boyfriend to wear, her husband to wear. They're like both Middle Eastern, and he like flung that shirt at her face, like hit her hard, and I felt like beating the shit out of him because I saw that like in public. Like, he just did that in my face.
And then do what?
In public, it's
What were you
And
gonna
then she gets
do?
back with him? Like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, she technically is not gonna leave him, but I felt like I'm like he shouldn't have done that. But you know,
As I gotten older, I become an asshole about it because like
I was 17.
if you see a guy getting like hitting his girl, you're like, don't interfere, guys.
No.
'Cause when they get back together next week.
Yeah.
I've grown up about it. I definitely was like, you definitely don't want to save someone that doesn't want to be saved.
Yeah.
I mean, if she's bleeding though.
Nah, yeah.
But yo,
That's
I
her-
just,
I
her
got mad.
problem.
I got mad because she was super sweet and like he was just being a dick about it. Like
Yeah,
I'm like,
no,
she just
100%.
adjusted her shirt. I don't think his reaction warranted that.
She suggested a shirt.
we gotta see this shirt then.
It was just a pink shirt. It was just a pink shirt.
He's like, this shirt doesn't bring out my eyes.
That's funny. Nah, it didn't warrant that. I did see like an argument one time downtown, and you know, I'm like, they deserve whatever is coming to them.
Yeah. What? What's coming to them, bro?
I don't know, but they were arguing. She was like hitting him. She was hitting him, and then whatever's coming to her.
I'll say this though. I've seen like us yell at the dog before, and then my daughter started yelling at the dog.
Oh.
The same way,
Definitely.
like she's like, "No, stop it!" I'm like, "Oh, yo, chill."
No, you're right. You're right.
Aw.
That's crazy. I was actually thinking about this all day. Bullying breeds bullying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's
I was in
Sure.
like when I was in middle school, I was in like ROTC, Sea Cadets. And I remember like the way we got treated, like when we were just like new recruits and shit.
Yeah.
We wanted to treat the new recruits when we were seniors.
Yeah.
So we do the same shit to them because we went
Yeah.
through it. It's the same thing like hazing. It's like, oh, well, you got to go through it because I went through it.
And that
Yeah.
makes sense. I think that's why comics are like that too. A lot of comics.
I wish a mother. Yeah, I got hazed.
Yeah, a lot of comics got. But that's why like this culture, like right now that's going on right now. That's why there's so many comics right now. We don't really do stuff that like the comics that before us did.
No, you guys are more sensitive now.
We're
Because now, dude, when I started off in comedy, the shit we had to deal with, just like go sit in that corner and eat shit
yeah.
because of the comics above us.
Dude, have you guys seen that comic? The tall guy with the ankle bracelet.
Yeah, the one who like called me out on Instagram saying
Yeah.
"fuck Edwin." I'm like, nigga, I don't know you, bro.
That?
I
I
don't
have
know
no-
him.
I
I was
don't
like, of
know.
course you got an ankle monitor.
I have no idea who you're talking about.
I saw him once, I think, at Austin's Coffee.
Austin's fucking
He's nice
coffees.
to me, but
Who are
I
you
have
guys
people-
talking about?
His name is Jeff, I think. Jeff.
Some comedian, I don't know.
Pull him up for me on your phone. No, I'm talking about him. So no, like
Yeah, he might see.
when I started doing, it don't matter. When I started doing comedy, it wasn't like an inviting place. We're more like, I think the people that are around now, we're more inviting. That's why there's a lot more comics and mics.
I disagree with you.
You don't think we're inviting?
I think that you're now I'm not saying this is your problem, but a lot of times we focus on the attention we don't get.
What do you mean? Oh, from like comics that are older than us?
Yeah. You probably never saw him. You're probably out of town that month.
It was, Darwin was one of the first people I actually interacted with.
But for me, like I said, it's like sometimes we'll look at all the comments we have and only focus on the negative ones versus all the good ones you have. There's a lot of people in the scene that are welcoming. We like to focus on the ones who are not giving us attention.
Nah, I don't think so. I don't think it was welcoming because if you think about, look, how many people still do comedy from where you started?
The same people.
How many?
I don't know, bro. There's so many people that come and go.
Who started? Who's around it when you started? It's only me and Caleb.
So me.
After me, it's only Ryan. Ryan's the only person from his class that started doing comedy that still does comedy.
So Joe, Sensabella, obviously Christoph, Gene, fucking Ray Reyes, his whole class of people.
Yeah.
Jake Ricka.
How many people do you think were probably like 200 comics try to start comedy and only me and Caleb stayed from when I started?
Yeah.
Really, that many left?
Yeah.
They just stopped.
You see, but the thing is, bro, you see so many people come and go through comedy.
But it's because it's not an inviting place. And we shouldn't be inviting.
It's not inviting, bro. But you
we-
can't.
we-
You
we
have to do
shouldn't-
comedy at least to call yourself a comedian. In my opinion,
Definitely.
3 times a week, bro.
I don't think you should call yourself. And you know,
Not once a month, not twice a month.
No, I've said that.
It's like, that's a hobby.
I've said that. I got shit for this. When I started doing when I started doing comedy, we would be at open mics and every open mic would be like, "Oh, I'm poor. I'm a comedian." I said something about it. I'm like, "You guys aren't comedians. You guys are open micers. You guys can't say you're poor. You're a poor comedian if you're not getting paid to do comedy."
No.
I mean, I look at it differently.
If you get paid for a show?
Someone told me.
Is this a grind? Go ahead.
Someone told me if you get up, you're a comedian.
Yeah, but look.
Some people will never get up.
Think about residency. Think about a doctor. It's like a person in med school being like, "Oh, I'm broke because I'm a doctor." You haven't made it to be a doctor yet. Like I think in some ways we could warrant being called a stand-up because we practice art, but we can't say we're broke because we're comics because we do other shit.
What'll make you a comedian?
No.
That's like, I like the doctor analogy. That's like people who get a doctorate in like something else, like baking cakes or whatever. Oh, I got my doctorate in basket weaving, but they call themselves doctors, right? I don't call me by my first name. I go by doctor. Have you ever met those people? And it's like, doctor of what? What are you doctor of? Are you physician medicine? Like what?
Well, if they got their
They're
doctors, I think they aren't being called doctors. But I'm
they like
saying,
to be called, oh, I'm a doctor of theology.
But I'm saying as comics, like if you, let's say you went up to one mic, can you call yourself a comic?
No.
Can you call yourself a comedian?
For the night? 100%.
For the night?
For the night, 100%.
Oh, I'm a comedian. What's going up? No, I don't think so.
100%.
I think
so.
we're just all students.
I think you could call yourself whatever you want, but I think it's like a person that's doing pre-med and is trying to become a doctor. You're not a doctor yet, but hey,
there's no certificate for comedy. For doctors, there is.
Okay.
Comedy, there's no certificate.
Think about this. Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
What is he?
Comedian.
He's a comedian. He's an actor. He's a lot of shit.
He's a multi-millionaire.
Eddie Murphy. What is he?
Same thing.
Actor, a lot of shit.
Writer.
A black guy.
Seth Rogen. What is he?
Jewish guy.
I would say he's an actor.
Is Seth Rogen the same thing?
Yeah.
He's a comedian?
Yeah, absolutely. 100%.
Does
He writes comedy.
Comedy though?
He writes comedy. Is he a stand-up?
Yeah, 100%. He did stand up. He's not active.
He did it once. I don't know if it was once. He did it for a stint. He did it for a stint.
They just had the whole event of Netflix is a joke, and Seth Rogen was part of it.
Seth Rogen the actor. If people would say Mark Wahlberg, Mark Wahlberg the actor, Joe Rogan the comedian.
But okay, so Mark Wahlberg, did he ever rap?
He rapped.
Was he a rap? So he's a rapper?
No.
Marky Mark.
He's not a rapper.
Hey, Marky Mark.
But he was a rapper.
Did he rap? Yeah, he rapped.
He was a singer?
You could say he was a rapper, but you would never talk. You would never talk
Same.
about him. I'll say Will Smith is an actor.
Singer, songwriter.
What do you guys think?
Wait. I'm trying to think of someone that's like very big in one field. Eddie Murphy.
Is Drake still an actor?
No.
Yes. He can act. He's a singer.
Bad Bunny. He's been acting.
Has he?
Yeah.
He did.
He
Why?
has been acting.
Why does he need to do anything else in life?
Brad Pitt and Bad Bunny.
He was acting last night. He faked some tears, and everyone's like, "Hi, Bad Bunny."
Them classes, man.
I don't know, because everybody was there cheering for him. A bunch of people, Spanish, Latin, Hispanic.
They go crazy for Bad Bunny.
What, do you not like Bad Bunny?
Oh no, I was there. I was there at the concert. But the thing is, I didn't know any of his new songs. So for the literally for the first 30 minutes, I'm just like, hey. And then no one sits down for those concerts. So I'm standing up the whole time. My feet are killing me. And then I had the
It sounds like you were at church.
I felt like I was at church.
It sounds like you're at church. You know,
Dude,
when you're at church, you're like,
it was like a 4-hour-long concert because he takes that whole hour before he gets on stage, and then 3 hours of just singing. And then he has 2 different stages that he uses. But I had the brilliant idea, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just standing here. All these girls are screaming, losing their mind. I'm going to go on TikTok, and I'm going to record it for the people who aren't here. And I ended up, you're welcome. I ended up recording it for those people on TikTok. And they were like, oh, my God, thank you.
For all
I
you
wasn't
broke
there.
motherfuckers
Blah, blah,
who
blah,
couldn't
blah.
afford to go.
I know. They're like, you're so lucky. And I'm like, yeah, I wish I was home right
7
now.
hours a seat.
But no, I think that like you know someone, you could say someone is something if you know them as that.
Thank you.
Yeah, you could know someone as someone like just because I play basketball doesn't mean I'm a basketball player.
Yes, it is.
All right.
Bro, listen. Unless you've ever been on stage, you're not a comedian. might not be an active comedian, but you're still a comedian. Your boyfriend is a Marine. They don't call themselves former Marines. I used to be Marine.
No,
Once a
no, no.
Marine, always a Marine. Always a Marine. Once a comedian, always a comedian.
I made that mistake
How
so
about-
many times.
how
I'm like,
about-
yeah,
how
he was
about
a
if
Marine.
they-
He's like,
How about if they got dishonorably discharged?
Doesn't matter.
you're always what?
Randy Orton doesn't consider himself a
And
Marine.
he said dishonorably discharged Marine.
Hey,
They
if
still
they
call
found you not
themselves-
guilty of molesting, still molester, right? You're still a pedophile.
But that's what you're known as.
Hey, if you only have to be on the list for 15 years.
That's what you're known. If you're
On
known
that
as,
16th
if
year,
you're
you're still
known,
a pedophile?
if you're known as a pedophile, but that's why I brought up Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy was so.
Wait, can you get discharged of being a pedophile?
So when you get sentenced, it's like you have to be registered for 25 years.
Shit.
Yeah,
In the sex offenders list.
yeah, depending on what you did. So if you completed it or not.
But so I'm saying you need a certain level of achievement to be
Molestation?
considered a Marine. Yeah, you need to molest. If
What
you,
level are you a bitch?
if you think about people that just think
Did
about
you
it,
just molest with your eyes?
If you
Did he
think-
molest
if you
with
think
your
people just think
mouth?
about
Did he
it-
molest with
That
your
shit
fingers?
When you got shoot.
they get less of a sentence.
You guys,
They didn't act upon it.
all
They
right,
didn't act upon it.
all right. Let's change the subject.
Yeah, I don't want to. That one's really bad. No, it's not. It's not about us. It's not about us. I was just saying that.
You know who's not a comedian?
Me?
D.
Yeah, D. Where the fuck? No, I'm not gonna.
These nuts. Oh.
Oh, yeah. Is Danielle a comedian to you? All right.
Who?
Psychopathic.
I like that you keep your rules across the board.
¿Qué pasó?
Yeah. You're talking to your mic. I hope you know that. You're not. You're over here.
It's ASMR.
She's doing it.
She's doing it.
She's Puerto Rican. She don't give a fuck.
Stop. Come on, act like you've been somewhere.
Yeah, no. As long if you
I have
did-
no manners.
You cut that clip and that one goes viral.
if you go kill someone tonight, it's gonna be on the news. Local comedian.
Wait. Jenny, what do you do to the booty?
What? Scrumptious.
So what's your biggest regret in life?
My biggest regret.
Yeah.
Mine first.
Why'd you get scared?
I told you last week it was not joining the Marine Corps.
Oh yeah.
Biggest regret. Mainly because I just want to look good in uniform. Just fucking super snug. I didn't have the ASVAB scores though, so it never happened.
Don't you need like a 32 to join the Marines?
Yeah, but I was trying to do intelligence.
Oh, okay.
He wasn't smart enough.
To do intelligence.
Front lines instead.
They were like, "Listen, bro, we want you in the front line. Shoot people.
Infantry.
I want to work IT.
They're like, you're Puerto Rican. We need this
Keep the beard.
Hispanics. Damn.
Yeah.
You're actually going to be our suicide bomber?
Here's your vest.
You served your country well, son.
It's a North Face. It's on the house. What
Damn.
about you? What's your biggest regret outside of dating that one girl?
What?
What? Go ahead.
Dated what girl?
No, go ahead.
You dated a girl?
I don't know. I have no idea what.
I didn't know you were into them.
Sometimes I'm not.
What about your boy's mom? Are you still into her?
Mitch, mom?
You talking about? Oh, you're talking about one. You're talking.
Oh,
Okay.
you want to segue into that?
No, I didn't. I didn't know what you were doing.
His mind always goes into that.
We're just talking about that last podcast.
About
I enjoyed that. To be honest with you,
what?
we gotta have Mitch's mom on the podcast.
Oh, you enjoyed
Yes, it's a
The conversation?
invitation
Yeah.
for Mitch's mom.
Oh.
and
You have
Mitch's
beautiful
sister.
breastises, ma'am. Beautiful breastises. They're gorgeous. Just wanted you to know.
I just think you're a nice person. I know I haven't met you yet, but
Sorry, I just we looked on
Why
your
did it take
page.
so long to think
That
about
was-
it?
That was shooting her shot. He was like, "What should I DM her?" Okay.
I should DM her. Beautiful breastises.
So I want to ask you, Jennifer, what's the weirdest car ride home you've ever had?
Well,
What's
there's
the weirdest car ride home you've ever had with a family member?
Yo, how
Not
do
to be
we-
too specific, right? But
how did we get into that last time?
huh?
How did we get into that last time?
which one? There's one about me asking my mom how it was like being pregnant with me, and she never gave birth to me because I was adopted, and she couldn't tell me. That was a weird car ride home.
That was in the
You didn't know
car.
Like then.
I didn't know, but I always knew.
Why? Your mom's a man?
No, that'd be cool. I just always knew, but didn't know. You know, I don't know.
My wife's adopted too. Well,
She's like, 'cause
she didn't know
they're
her real
German.
dad. Well,
Yeah.
she knows her real dad, but her mom lied to her about it.
Oh,
She
damn.
always knew. She's like, I don't look like none of these motherfuckers in this house.
Damn.
She was the firstborn too.
My best friend was lied to about his father too. My best friend.
Aren't you adopted?
Yeah, I didn't bring it up. Thanks for bringing it up, Jen.
You too?
Yeah, he's
Yeah, I'm
adopted.
I'm so
adopted.
sorry. I didn't mean to go hard on you like that. My fault.
No,
Yeah,
you
he
good.
has
What are you
daddy
talking
and
about?
mommy issues.
Huh?
Okay, he has daddy and mommy issues.
I don't think I have either.
Yeah, I was gonna say he didn't have those because he was adopted.
Yeah,
You are for real?
Yeah, I'm adopted.
he has trust issues though.
I do have trust issues.
But you were adopted in this country?
No, I was adopted over there.
Oh, word.
We came when I was 4.
Damn boy. Good parents.
They found him
Glad
in
you're
the
here at
street.
least, you know?
They
Yeah.
found him with the pigs.
What is it? The crazy thing about it is,
They're like, "Oh,
even
mira."
though like they adopted my older brother and older sister too, and they had like so much of a different life than I did. Like they had like a good life. I grew up here, like a poor Hispanic here, and I didn't even know I was poor because
Hispanics?
yeah, I grew up like most Hispanic here. I didn't even know I was poor because I had cousins that were so much poorer than me. Like I went to go visit a cousin one time, and he slept like in a cardboard. Like they had a bed, but it was made of cardboard. And I was like, "Yo, you got a pillow?" And he grabs a pillowcase. He's like, "I'm making it for you," and takes off his clothes and just puts it in the pillowcase. People have
like DCF?
people have hard lives than you.
Huh?
People have hard life. Like I never thought I was broke just because I had like family that were like even more poor.
Did you live in Kissimmee?
I lived in Kissimmee for a bit, yeah, for a long time actually.
You guys are all poor. I grew up in the suburbs, and I'm kidding. Yeah. No.
Kissimmee
I grew
was
up
nice.
normal.
I think I enjoyed like growing up in Kissimmee.
That's cool. It gave you a lot of culture.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, I didn't realize I was rich until I got out of Kissimmee. You start hanging out with your friends outside of high school, and you're like, damn, bro, you were like 3 to a bedroom, 4 to a bedroom. You had friends that were like an actual bando and type
It's
shit.
crazy.
Yeah.
So cool when I moved here.
Really?
To Orlando?
Excuse me, to
Because
America?
you had a good life.
America, yeah.
You had a good life
dare
back
you.
there.
America's the greatest.
Dude, I had a good life there, yeah. And then here we got to a house, and it was 2 rooms. We were 3 kids, and we had to share. Like we were sleeping in 2 little beds. My brother and I in one, and then my sister. in
Damn.
the other.
Oh, it's because you went from up to down.
Yeah, right.
It's
But
different
it was
classes in
necessary.
Venezuela.
The situation in the country was going towards a way where, at this point, it would have been as bad, you know, as we were at the beginning.
Venezuelans are usually well traveled. You were well traveled before you came to the U.S.
Yeah. I would come here and
Were you upper class Venezuelan? or middle class?
I don't know if upper class. I don't know what that would entail, but I had a good life, you know. Like we had a good.
I know
Did
some
you go to private
Venezuelan.
school?
Yeah, I went to private.
I know Venezuelans. Yeah, they all go to private school. They get like drivers and shit, and they have people cooking food.
That battery is fire.
You like that shit?
Oh, I had.
I like this
something
one the
like
best though. This shit looks like a gun.
It does. Star Wars gun.
that. Yeah, it does look like a thingy.
You gotta suck on it, okay?
For the audio, talking about just random things isn't good for the audio. But they're talking about vapes right now.
Oh yeah, babes.
They can't see it. They're just like hearing you guys say, "This is fire."
That is
That's how you know.
that is nicotine in that vape, by the way.
It is okay. Nicotine.
Just saying.
We're in Florida. It's legal.
Or have my medical license. Bitch. Bitch.
So,
Awkward car ride home. Okay, let's talk about weird family stories.
So let me ask you this, because I've always wondered about this. Do y'all believe that someone could be possessed by like a demon, or do you think they're just withdrawing from drugs? Because I had an aunt
Both.
that like they believe that she was possessed by some spirits and shit.
I think it's both.
Hispanics really believe in that shit.
I think it's both.
I believe that.
I believe it's both. I believe that there are things that we can't see. I think there's different dimensions that are here, possibly different universes that are living within our own, right? Because it's different dimensions. Ooh, by the way, what I was gonna say, Terrence Howard. Do you know who that is? The actor.
Yeah, the one who beat his wife.
Allegedly, but he's like a super genius. He came out on Joe Rogan, but I've seen a few videos of him before that, like a month or 2 ago, and I downloaded his book for free online, and I was reading it. He has this theory that
You're
one
listening
times
to it. Relax.
1 times 1 is 2, and how everything that we know about our fundamentals is completely wrong. And in the Joe Rogan podcast, no, with everything, gravity, like mathematics, geometry, just because of his theory. So he believes that when he was a newborn, like not even still in his mother's stomach, that he could still remember things. And that when he came out, that it was like a mission of him to remember who he really was, right? So he thinks like in a
reincarnation.
He thinks like in a past life he had a mission to finish what he's currently doing right now. So he has I don't know how many, like 60 patent ideas and theories that he's done research with real scientists. And in the Joe Rogan Experience, they have it's pretty cool. It's interesting if you like all that shit. But it's crazy because these are things that I've thought about too, and that I've had questions, and it's only in the
You have memories about your past life?
No, it's just like things that I'm supposed to remember, but I can't remember. But I feel like this life is leading me clues to try to remember. And
do you guys are you guys big on shrooms?
Yeah.
No.
I've done shrooms a few times, but shrooms is a completely different thing. Shrooms made me realize that everything is one.
Talking about he's saying we reincarnate, and
He's saying that he remembers things about this life. So anyways, it goes to where our life all began, the flower of life. And the flower of life is sacred geometry. And the sacred geometry, it's perfect circles. There's circles and threes that create all of the world in existence. And he has a simulation that he was working with the scientists, and they put his mathematics, whatever, together, and it created, you can shape and create planets. So he's saying that planets come from the sun, that we were created from the sun.
Okay.
And that the whole universe, like our universe, is created from the sun, and that what we know as gravity is just an effect of electricity. And you know how scientists talk about matter and dark matter? He's like, that's just because they don't know what anything is. Everything that we've known was dismissed. But it's fucking crazy. And throughout the podcast, it starts glitching where they couldn't show the video. So they're like, oh no, the government, they're listening. Anyways, check it out.
If you I don't know, you're talking about gravity being a lie or whatever.
No, gravity is a real thing. I'm not saying gravity's fake.
No, I'm saying that he's saying that gravity is like not true or what.
No, it is real. Gravity is real, but what scientists think is gravity.
Israel, it was the Jews.
Gravity is gravity is the God, right? When it's not. But in sacred geometry, even the Jews know things that we don't know because they hold lots of secrets from us. They hold secrets from ancient times that
But
we.
They taught us what was important though.
Because I believe in simulation theory.
I do too.
Simulation theory is pretty interesting, man.
It just makes more sense to me.
I believe
Everything
in
is like
that
a video
shit.
game. Because like you're talking about like gravity. Gravity is a law. Like
Who's playing
every
the video
single day, all day, every day. If you do this, it drops. Every single day, all day. It doesn't
It's
matter.
all mathematics. It's zeros and ones.
But that's a law.
What I'm trying to say
It's zeros and ones.
It's an abstract concept until somebody like looked into it and gave it names he thought of. So it could be called anything, you know.
Well, he's naming things what he is, but he's patenting these ideas and he's proving them with science. That's the cool part, because like that's what we believe in, right?
Terrence Howard's proving what's
Terrence Howard.
Like,
He's a real fucking. Look at his fucking video. Watch the Joe Rogan video. Read.
know,
Look at
man.
his book.
I'm sure when you're high, he seems super incredibly smart.
Okay, whatever. But it's okay. So everything in life is like everything has its perfect coordinates and its perfect number. Like this,
Talking about like chaos
like
theory.
pi. No, what's the
Chaos theory is actually
no.
chaos theory is
What is
Everything's
this symbol? The
connected.
spiral.
no chaos theory.
Fibonacci's. Fibonacci's
Fibonacci
spiral?
sequence,
Okay,
yeah. There we
Fibonacci sequence. Everything. So like flowers, you can Google search this. Flowers have the perfect Fibonacci sequence. Your face shape, bones, your bones. Every single bone has that same.
You ever seen a melon?
It's
pattern.
the same pattern. So that means we're all created from the same thing, little bits of the same thing, and then
Which are
that's.
freaking atoms and.
But it's perfect, and that's also what planets and everything else is made out of. But
Matter?
it's all what people like to think is everything's linear, but it's not linear. Everything's wavy.
But it's all connected.
Yeah,
But it's all connected. So you know,
any concepts?
so you know how like the
Well,
flat Earth.
no one thinks it's linear. Like no one thinks that anything is linear. Not even time. Time is considered to be
It's just a
made of-
circle. It goes back, but
construct.
whatever comes.
Time is always forward though. It never moves backwards.
When you get
It's
home,
always
you go
forward,
video,
but
So there's always a
there's no-
beginning, but there's always an end.
Not all we're talking. I think it's
Alright.
sounds bad after.
All right, go ahead.
No, like you guys were talking.
No, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I wasn't saying anything. I just heard you all talk.
Yeah, we were
Oh.
talking about line time.
Yeah.
Because I'm saying when it comes to like that's why rocket science is such a science. Because like there's a mathematical equation to put some shit directly somewhere.
Yeah,
Mathematically speaking,
yeah, but
it's not a guess. They're not like guessing it. It's like if we do this every single time, it's gonna hit that every single time, and that's that's gravity. But if you look at a video game, that's what an engine is. Like the Unreal Engine on like video games. That engine is designed so that like you can create video games with gravity and all that, so developers can just create on that engine, and that engine is just the physics of the world.
So do you think that there could be something like
If
a new rule? Do you think that a new rule could apply? That they could throw a new rule in
No,
here?
I just think that like the way our world works and the way code works is exactly the same thing.
It's similar.
If I plant a flower,
Like the
I don't gotta do
Matrix.
shit. I don't gotta teach it how to do it. It does it. Code is the same way.
We're all programmed. So that's what
Exactly.
I feel like. Have you ever? Okay, this is a weird feeling, but have you ever felt like there's some times where you have no control of your life and you feel like you are being played in the game, where you make a decision and your decision is which is the one you want, but you end up going to the other decision without really understanding why you did it, even though no, this isn't the correct way, but you still are somehow being controlled or forced
Never.
in a way of doing something
I
else
never feel
without
forced.
your
I
will.
feel I'm stupid.
That's the only
and
reason
that's why I make
believe-
mistakes.
That's the only reason I believe that's not a simulation. I believe in simulation theory so much, but I don't believe it's similarity because it's simulation because free will. You still have free will. But everything else seems like a simulation to me. Like the fact that like flowers, everything is so like relatable to code.
Well,
Code will always do exactly what you tell it
that's
to do.
what this sequence is, right?
Yeah.
So, and that's why I believe in the simulation theory, is because everything is so perfect. Like what you were saying, flowers and plants and trees and all of that.
What about melons? You guys know anything about honeydew melons or like Japanese melon?
No, but I know that you didn't have to teach it to grow it.
Definitely.
It all comes from the genetics of it. And if you look down even more, it's just like
Well,
bits
so
of code.
but in Japan, melons could sell for north of $1,000 to $10,000 to $30,000. And in America, we sell melons for how much?
I haven't checked today.
Like $3.
$40.
$3, $5.
Really?
Yeah,
That
yeah.
cheap?
So
Never buy melons.
so the reason in Japan they sell for that much is because they grow them under a certain temperature, under a certain altitude. They try to grow them perfect, and then the more symmetrical the melon is, the higher it sells.
Yeah.
Do they sell regular melons though for people who want to just eat them?
Well, they
Damn.
grade them. They
Not
grade.
worship
They grade the three. They don't worship them. They grade. It's like a gift. They grade
The
the.
cows for the Indians and the melon for the Japanese.
No. They eat them. They eat them. It's a gift.
They eat them. We eat the cows too. Yeah, hell yeah.
We.
Okay, I see. So they're so expensive.
No, I was just saying that like saying everything is perfect, we wouldn't be able to grade stuff on imperfection if everything
Yeah.
was perfect.
But I think everything mathematically speaking is connected. Cause like I think that like you think about like string theory, like the butterfly effect, the idea that if you travel back in time, anything that you change will affect everything else in the future. Something as simple as a leaf can cause this in the future, and it's like, but it's true. Everything is somehow mathematically connected. If you look at chaos theory, you can't measure everything. Like you can measure the temperature like 98.84, but how far into that measurement can you actually go and actually measure until you can't measure anymore, until it's not connected anymore? Or is everything connected together? See what I'm saying? Or is everything, because like in programming, it's almost impossible to come up with a random number. How do you create random? Like how do you tell a computer to generate a random number? So what they figured out is like with chaos theory is that like that's how we can generate random numbers, is by measuring something that is so exponentially long that you can't recreate that condition again because it's it's a chaos.
Too much.
That's the fucked up science version of what I just said though. Like I'm not.
Next.
This is what you brought this up.
Whatever. Okay, we don't have to talk about this shit.
You brought this up.
Stuff, like,
Yeah, you guys.
We don't have to talk about this
You guys want to
shit.
start talking about how the world's gonna end?
It's gonna just go like a blip, because it starts in a spiral, right? And
The Big
then
Bang Theory, I get it.
eventually it just circles back. It unwinds. It goes back to the core, to the middle.
I think when they put on the 504
So-
podcast, they're like, "Yo, these guys look smart."
That's what this psychic told me. No, I'm good. Actually, yeah.
I don't think the world is gonna end.
Oh, yeah?
The humanity.
I feel like I'm smoking crack.
Heard that?
Yeah, I agree.
You agree? Like,
Well, I think I don't know if I
world
agree.
is not gonna cease to exist. Humanity will.
I think monkeys are gonna take over.
12 o'clock.
Monkeys.
Have you seen Planet of the Apes?
Like the NFL?
No.
I don't know if we can make that. That one you gotta cut. You gotta cut that one.
Nah, no one heard that.
All right, we're at 45 minutes. You guys want to start?
Pay attention.
What else do you want to talk about?
Cut that one though, for reals. That
What are
was-
they gonna
that was
do?
Crazy.
What are they gonna do? Do you know anybody in the
We're
NFL?
going back to commercial.
I guess you're right.
Or we might lose a follower. We might be down
I
at
guess
26.
you're right.
out of 28.
I guess you're right. You right.
Nah, it's how you really feel actually.
We have 30.
Oh hell yeah! Give it up, guys.
Woo! 30 followers.
You too.
Keep following us, you
These two
guys.
keep bringing in engagement.
We're on YouTube. We're on YouTube.
No, not on YouTube yet.
Oh, we're on TikTok. Hey,
She said we're on YouTube.
Oh, we're on YouTube.
we're not on YouTube.
Oh.
Well, who's on YouTube?
What's the best flavor chips? One on that. What's the best flavor chips?
This one right here.
Cool Ranch.
Who brought these? You?
Blue Ranch? No, he didn't.
You brought these?
I had them in my house, but I don't eat chips.
Oh, okay.
Are you in dieta?
He's a gym rat.
Dieta? You're in keto? Oof. God bless you. How long have you been in keto for?
A year and something.
No way, really?
Yeah.
Do you test yourself? Do you pee on the stick?
I pee in the stick to check my ketones and my kidney function
Fuck.
and protein in their urine, and I do get blood work often. I mean, not as
You're really
as often
healthy.
as I should,
I'm
but
jealous.
Perhaps every 3 months or so, and it's always good. Like it's crazy because my cholesterol's high, but my triglycerides are super low.
When I came back from Texas, I was in ketosis, but yesterday I went downtown.
Mm-hmm.
Or came back from Austin. And
You fucked it up.
yesterday, what is it? I felt like I was in the game, but I didn't play well, and I just had to eat a chocolate cake.
And then that
I
messed it
feel
up
you
for
there.
you.
It's like-
When
Nah,
you're
I've been
like,
messed up. I've been messed up since.
Have you
And you're
tried
like,
chocolate
"Nah."
before?
No.
I'm keto too.
No. If you're keto, that's something cool. Like if you're craving something, and I eat when I'm stressed too.
I did keto for like a week and a
I
half.
drink a lot of coffee, but if you eat cheese, dude, and you can eat all the cheese you want.
Yeah, and y'all like cheese. Y'all love cheese.
That's all you do. You know, okay,
Bar of mozzarella.
TMI, but I did keto last month, right? Because from like December till like last month, I probably gained like 10 pounds. No, I gained like 5 pounds. I was not having it. I was like, I need to lose like 5-6 pounds. Like, this is my fat girl weight. I was like, this can't happen. My clothes are fitting very tightly on me. So I did keto, and I lost like 2 pounds from keto. Now I lost weight just because I don't eat as much as I used to. I still eat the same shit.
Fasting also works a lot.
I fast a lot now in the morning, now that I started work again. So I feel like that's been helping me. But anyways, going back to keto. My farts were smelling like fucking rotten eggs because I ate a lot of eggs and cheese
Okay.
Yo, that's the
and dairy.
That's the worst when you like.
Dairy
And meat.
What do you mean dairy? Because
Like I had whipping cream.
Okay.
Like I
Whipping cream
use
good?
a lot of whipping cream.
No sugar,
I
right?
had I use monk fruit, and then I had like I would make coffee. I would do like black coffee with whipping cream, and I'll put monk fruit, and then I'll eat like a boiled egg with cheese and avocado.
okay, how much avocado?
Like a little bit, like a half a thing of avocado. Yeah, no, I had the little scale thing, and I'll calculate, and it's fucking annoying. I ate a lot of almond flour and coconut flour.
Yeah. I'll advise against that.
Why?
A lot of people fuck up their kidneys and stuff because they think they're in ketosis. And you know the thing about keto is that 70% of your food ingest has to be fat, right? Like animal fat. So you're eating a lot of fat, and then if you're eating sugar and your pancreas is producing too much insulin, you can fuck up your kidneys because there is no way your body can process all that fat. You know, so a lot of people think they are in ketosis and they're not because they're eating too much carbs. They're not because I think it's the measurement is like about 50 grams of carbs per day. That's what they recommend. So I try to do like 20, 30 grams of carbs.
I felt like I was barely eating carbs though.
You gotta check.
Is almond flour carbs?
What was that?
Is almond flour?
It is carbs. So there's like simple carbs and there's like complex.
But I would just I'll eat like that once a day. Like I'll make like a protein pancake with that.
Okay.
And I had it for like breakfast or a lunch snack.
Okay.
And then for dinner, I would eat broccoli and chicken.
I'll tell you more. I'll give you a list if you want of things.
Anyways, I did it for another week and I sacrificed. Meanwhile, my boyfriend's fucking eating pizza right in front of me, fucking bastard. And that shit got me so mad. I'll get hangry. I'll get like mad. And I'd be like, I'm hungry. And I'm like, I don't feel like making cheese wraps. I would make cheese in the little thing and then I'll put pepperonis and I would like, they're like tortillas.
That works. My favorite snack is just.
They were fried. It was
cheese.
fried cheese.
I just melt cheese and eat it like that.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah.
Fried
That's
cheese.
great. But cheese is.
Did you know that about Venezuelans? Venezuelans are real big fans of cheese.
I can't eat cheese.
I fucking love cheese.
I love
If
cheese.
you eat cheese, the amount of carbs it has is very little.
Yeah.
You can eat a lot.
No, I know. I ate a lot of fucking cheese. That's why I think my farts smell.
I think it was the eggs.
Maybe you're intolerant.
It
to
was-
lactose.
Whenever I eat
No, it wasn't like that I shit. It was just that fucking sulfur was coming out of my
it's
asshole.
sulfur. It's sulfur. Yeah. Whenever I eat like five.
It was like psst.
Whenever I, like-
it was a stink, like a gas chamber.
Whenever I eat 5 eggs, if even my burp stinks sometimes.
Dude,
I'm like,
I eat-
damn.
Wow, no.
8 eggs and a steak. That's my meal when I get out of.
It was sulfur.
The comedy shows and stuff. I go
Sulfur.
To bed, 8 eggs with cheese and a steak.
Do you what is it? Do you only eat at night? Are you a 16-4 or like
Sometimes I do
24?
hours.
24?
Sometimes I do 36.
24-hour fast?
Yeah, 24-hour fast.
Do you work out?
I do. I should more. 'Cause I
How
started
much
doing
weight have
comedy.
you lost?
I've lost like 50 pounds.
Shit.
But in a year, so it's not that much. My brother, he has lost.
What the hell? Oh my god.
Freaking fat.
Can you just like switch bodies and work out for me and eat
I know, right?
fucking keto for me?
No, but I like it, man, because I can eat a lot, and I like it. You know, so it's.
I think
Just
keto.
eat.
I think keto's the easiest. Like I'm not definitely not on
I'm
keto
too
right now.
poor for keto
I eat
right
Oreos
now.
every night after I bomb.
Really, Oreos?
I love Oreos, bro.
Dude, I love Chips Ahoy. That I miss and beer. Those are 2 things I.
Oh yeah, you can't eat beer. You can't. Oh, you
I
don't
don't
drink
drink.
alcohol.
I've been
I know,
drinking
yeah.
too ever since I came back from Texas, and I used to not drink at all.
That was my problem too. I gained a lot of weight because I was drinking almost every mic. I was drinking vodka and Red Bulls, which sugar, and I was just eating whatever the fuck I wanted because I was broke. And I feel like when you're
it is expensive. I'll tell you that.
and I'm still poor right now, so I just kind of eat what I can.
So cash up us. No, I'm just like.
It's a true story. I'm not making this up. If you want to bless me, you know, my cash app is.
Don't drop it. Don't drop it. Don't drop it.
And drop the cash.
Yeah, we're not homeless yet. I do want to make stickers. I want my merch to be that. I want to make a sticker, but like, cause I saw a homeless guy.
I am borderline homeless.
I want to say we will be homeless soon if we keep renting this studio, bro, without problem.
Yeah. Everything here is expensive.
We do what we can, you know?
All right, 504 podcast has been. I forgot what I was gonna say.
504
We
podcast.
gotta plug out what we're gonna do. I forgot what we're gonna. What are we? Yeah.
Guys, I'll be in Barley and Vine on Thursday, Milk District. That's all I got going on.
Did you hear about what happened yesterday?
Nigga, plug your shit.
Milk District.
What
Plug
happened
in our show.
yesterday? We missed the tea.
You guys, did you hear what happened yesterday?
What?
What happened?
So Meredith's been Meredith's been like saying stuff about Preston because they were a thing.
What? Oh,
They broke up. So she had a set about Preston.
I didn't even know they're together. But that makes so much sense.
They were together for a little bit, and she's been like talking. Yeah, and then but she like has like a set about him, how like he was having like penis problems and stuff like that. Preston.
That's the one that she talks about that went to therapy.
He's bisexual.
Oh, that's the one that she talked about. She dated a bisexual and that he goes to therapy and stuff.
Yeah, him. So she had this set about him, right? And I'm supposed to be. I'm a neutral party. So
I saw the post about Preston that he's heartbroken or
no, he's taking this
heart.
He's taking this breakup well or something like that.
Or
that
something.
was the post.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I saw that yesterday.
Yeah. So Preston, and it's funny because Meredith never names drop him. I heard that she was arguing with someone like later because he ended up name dropping her. Like, I've never name dropped him. She actually did name drop him because she said, this is the guy I was talking to you guys about. Because she brings Shotgun brings him up.
Yeah.
And then he goes in for like 3 minutes.
Preston.
He's creative. He's creative. He's super
Is there a
good.
video of that?
I think there is. I think there is.
See this.
That was Milk, right?
That was Milk. I think there is.
I want to see this.
I think there is a video.
What?
Preston is so funny.
Oh, he's hilarious.
He's great.
He's just funny and wacky and silly.
Better than us.
I'm a neutral party though, so both sets. I'm a neutral party though. Both sets were funny. Whoever wants to pay me, I'm joining your side. Both sets were really funny. I don't know what was funnier.
Darwin on that, definitely. It's so smart.
And Meredith, I still need you to babysit. So there you go.
You let Meredith babysit?
I
She's
was
supposed to be babysitting my daughter. Yeah.
I'll babysit your
She hasn't
daughter.
auditioned yet.
Has your daughter ever been?
What?
Has your daughter ever been high before?
We can't talk about that.
You trust your daughter more with Meredith than with
'Cause I'm
me?
not trying to get my daughter back spicier.
Let's
You know
talk
what I'm
about this 504 podcast. I am
We
on.
Doritos together.
I am wine drunk this Sunday. I'm on wine drunk next Sunday. I'm not on wine
you'll get
drunk,
me on wine
but
drunk,
I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna try.
I'm gonna be somewhere
We gotta sleep.
on the 25th and the 30th.
Where you-
Tampa. I'll be in Tampa the 25th.
What are you doing?
Jenny with and I am doing a showcase at a music gala, and then the 30th I'm doing the same gig as Darwin,
Oh, I forgot about that one.
which I don't remember what the place is called.
You gotta
again.
stop saying that. You gotta stop saying.
I'll post about it. I'll post about it soon.
Say it again.
Oh yeah, I'll be at Barley and Vine this Thursday. Tickets at eventbrite.com. Get them while they're still available.
All right, I don't have any shows right now. You can go to my open mic on Mondays. I'm gonna try to start.
That's what you should book
Spanish
in.
open mic on Sundays as well.
Yeah.
That's Admirals.
If you speak Spanish at Admirals.
It's
Yes,
only
sir.
Spanish.
We're gonna try to do Sundays Spanish, Mondays English.
Bet.
I'm also in St. Augustine, July 6th to July 9th. If anyone is out there, knows about anything going on.
It's hiring. I do comedy. I also.
Hustle.
You know, I can babysit. I can walk your dog. I have a Cash App, a Venmo, and a Zelle.
We're not homeless. We're not homeless. All right, guys, it's been it.
504 podcast.